Hey ladies, Devon Brown here again with another No BS dating success tip. By the way, as always, be sure to check out my website, howtogetamannow.com. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is I want to talk to you about being the person that you want to attract in your life. Now that might sound like a little psychological mumbo jumbo, but in all seriousness, it's extremely important. You have to determine, if you want a guy that's got certain qualities, then you need to exhibit those qualities because like attracts like. If, for example, I am interested in big into personal development, I attend personal development seminars, I attend seminars for entrepreneurs, and there's a huge part of me that thinks that I'm going to find my wife in an environment like that. Why? Because that's the kind of person I am, and that's the kind of person that I want to attract because I want to have that stuff in common with them. So here's my question to you. Are you big into fitness? Right? Or do you want, let me rephrase that, do you want a guy who takes care of himself and is extremely physically fit? If the answer is yes, then do you do that yourself? Do you go to the gym? Do you take care of yourself? Do you want a man who is really interested in maybe writing or poetry because that's something you're passionate about? Well, great. Are you part of that poetry club? Are you writing your poetry on a daily basis? Are you putting your poetry out there on the internet for others to see? Do you want a guy who's maybe big into rock climbing or something to that effect because that's something that you're passionate about? Obviously, you want more in common than just that, but when you think to yourself about that perfect guy, or when you make a list of the things that you want, is that one of them? Is that something that you would want to share with a partner? Well, great. If so, are you joining the rock climbing meetup groups in your local area? Are you going out into different rock climbing clubs and trying to meet different rock climbers and different circles of friends? Because if you become the person, and if you're being the person that you want to attract, then it's going to be a lot easier to attract that person. So hopefully that makes sense, Sarah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You sure?
Well, sometimes they say opposites attract as
right.
well. So what's your spin on that?
Okay, so the deal with opposites attracting is that's a load of baloney. All right. You can be attracted to an opposite, but I'm talking about as far as a long-term relationship is concerned.
True.
If you are completely opposed to smoking and it grosses you out, and your partner smokes, that's not going to work. Okay? If you are heavy into fitness and your partner's a fat slob, really? So that whole opposites attract thing, that's great when, and I'm glad you said that. Thank you for asking. That's great when you're talking about magnets. Okay? That's great when you're talking about maybe like a little infatuation. Wow, that person's so different than me, and there's something intriguing about that person. As far as maybe like intriguing or curiosity, that's the level of attraction that happens with regard to opposites. But as far as a long-term relationship is concerned, you need points of connection with regard to your mate. You need to have things in common. Not everything. You guys can't be mirror images and spend 24/7 together. I'm not saying that. I'll give you one example, though, that I see all the time. I actually teach Taekwondo. I used to teach it full-time. Now I do it part-time. Do you know how many relationships I see start out of the Taekwondo school, out of the karate school? It's because they had something huge in common together. It's because they met where one person was a teacher maybe and one person was a student, and they met and they both have karate as that same interest, martial arts as that same interest. All right, so you see like a lot of husband and wives owning a martial arts school together. Does that make sense?
Complete.
So yeah, the whole opposites attract thing, I'm really, really glad that you brought that up. That's baloney. It's great for maybe infatuation in short term or something. Right. At a curiosity. You're attracted because you're curious as to what that person is like or about. But as far as long term, you need to become the thing that you want to attract. Right? I enjoy going to the gym, working out. And I want my partner to enjoy fitness as well. I enjoy being big into personal development. And I want my partner to be big into bettering herself as well. So become the thing that you want to attract, and you'll attract the thing you want. And I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Tara, for asking a really good question. And on that note, be sure to check out howtogetamannow.com. I'll check you guys out on the next video. Bye-bye.